Computers, cell phones. Can you imagine living without them?
What would the world be like if we couldn't all stay connected all the time? Take these cell phones. They're really miniature computers. You can do so many things with them, and using one to actually talk to another person is probably its least used function.
You can take pictures, you can text. With this one, you can surf the web and stay in touch with your friends through email, IM, and Facebook.
One problem though is that we're so used to cell phones that we don't think about what can happen if they're misused.
Like if someone turns your phone into a device that can hurt you by sending you a mean text or a threatening email.
Or if you, as the user, do something stupid, without thinking, just act impulsively, or rush and hit the send button before you should.
And many times, those consequences can be very serious, dangerous, or even illegal.
Here's what we mean. So you want to take some pictures, show a friend your new haircut,
Or the cool car your cousin just got.
or the cute guy you just saw at the mall.
Or the hot girl you haven't stopped talking about. Okay, no problem. But how about if you decide to send that girl a picture of you, without all your clothes on?
Or let your boyfriend get a look at you maybe taking a bath or getting out of the shower. Or just send your friend or someone you'd like to be your friend a picture of you getting ready for bed.
Sending pictures like that is called sexting, a word that's a combination of sex and text.
Sexting is the act of posting and sending sexually explicit or sexually suggestive photographs, messages, and videos, most often using cell phones.
And even if the original idea behind the sexted picture or message is just to kid around or have harmless fun, the consequences can be serious. Let's take a look.
This is so funny.
What?
It's a story about sexting.
What's that?
It's when you take pictures and then send them out on your phone.
What's the big deal about that? We do that all the time.
Not those kind of pictures, stupid. Sexy pictures. Get it? Sexting. Sexy.
Like what?
Like suggestive or semi-nude. I've heard about that.
That's gross. Why would somebody do that?
I don't know. It could be fun.
You want to do it?
Don't be ridiculous. You think I'm gonna take off my clothes and let you take pictures of me?
Yeah, come on, don't be such a frump.
Yeah.
Here, I'll take off my shirt.
Smile.
Come on, Kyla.
Yeah, Kyla.
Nice picture, Kyla.
Thanks. I can do better than that.
Ooh, go Lindsay!
Whoa, Lindsay.
Ooh,
Go Lindsay.
Whoa.
Nice throw.
Wow.
Ooh, go Lindsay.
Come on, Mariah.
Yeah.
You can't just be the picture taker. Give me the phone. Come on, Mariah. Show some skin.
Yeah, come
You
on,
can do
Mariah.
better than that. Yeah, Mariah. Woo! Nice pose. Okay, Chloe, your turn.
Well, if everyone else is, then what are you guys gonna do with these pictures?
We'll send them to each other, not to anyone else. Don't worry.
You promise?
Well, maybe we'll put them in the yearbook.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Come on, Miss Frump.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, Chloe.
Go, Chloe. You can do better than that.
Come on, Chloe, take it all off.
Hey, nice polka dot panties. Very cute. Hey, never would have guessed. Nice going.
What are you talking about?
Hope to come pose for me sometime.
I'm not surprised about Mariah.
You, Lindsay? Nice going, Lindsay.
We have to talk.
Why?
You obviously saw the pictures. They were supposed to be private.
I guess that didn't work.
Thanks, but how'd you get them? Who sent them to you?
Kyle Taylor.
Kyle Taylor. How did he get them?
For Mariah. Well, that's what he said.
Mariah? I don't believe this.
Why?
They were supposed to be secret.
Well, the secret's out. Nice pictures, though.
This is awful.
Let's just go in here.
Okay, what's going on?
Who sent those pictures out?
Okay, Mariah, out with it. Why did you send those pictures to Kyle Taylor?
Mariah?
You sent them to Kyle?
Kyle? I didn't send them to Kyle.
You just what?
Kyle Taylor? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send them to Kyle.
Well, who did you mean to send them to? You weren't supposed to send them to anyone, remember?
I know. Okay. I sent a picture of me. Well, I thought I sent a picture of me to Kevin. You know, the guy I met over the summer? Well, I thought I could reconnect with him, start up some conversation. But I must have hit the wrong name and sent them to Kyle.
Right, and not just the pictures of you, the pictures of all of us.
And now they're all over school.
You know they're going on Facebook soon.
If they aren't already, I don't believe this.
I understand we have a bit of a problem here. Isn't that right?
It's my fault. I meant to just send a picture of me.
And you sent them all.
And to the wrong person.
Well, that's not really unusual. It happens to everybody. You hit the wrong key. You send a text message you didn't really finish sending. You send it to the wrong person. Well, all the names on your phone books look alike. You hit the wrong key, your finger slips. It can happen to anybody. So you have to be careful. You have to think before you act. Think about what you're doing. Mistakes can happen all the time. And you can avoid them by just slowing down and not doing 10 things at the same time.
Right, I know.
But let's talk about those pictures. What was the point in sending them?
We were just messing around, being silly.
And Mariah, those pictures you were sending that boy, were you nude?
No, it wasn't anything dirty, just flirty. I wouldn't send out nude pictures.
But you did. And not just Mariah, all of you. And you sent them from one phone to another. Now, I don't know if you girls are aware of this, but that could be considered pornography. Child pornography, seeing that all of you are underage.
I don't think they were.
Pornographic.
That's what you girls think. In some states, they would be considered that.
What?
Now, fortunately, we live in a state that doesn't consider it child pornography. That is until recently.
That's lucky.
Well, we might not be in trouble with the law, but we're certainly embarrassed.
You got that right. I'm so embarrassed. I can hardly look at any one of my classes. Oh no, my brother's gonna see them.
I never thought about that. This is awful.
You girls have to think that if you put anything online, if you send it from your cell phone or if you put something on email, you post it on Facebook or any other networking site, it's out there. And girls, there's no privacy. Everything is available for everyone. And once that stuff is out there, it's out there and it's not going away.
It was a stupid accident.
You're right, it was a stupid accident. But you know, the problem didn't just start when you sent those pictures. The problem started long before, when you took those pictures from those cell phones. Did you girls ever think that maybe someone can grab that phone and see it and then find out who it was from? Now imagine that person was your mother, your father, or your grandfather.
This just gets worse and worse.
And when it's out there in cyberspace, these pictures can land in the wrong hands. In the hands of a real predator, a child pornographer. How does that make you girls feel?
Nasty.
Yes, it's gross. But it's the truth. Look, I'm not trying to scare you girls. I just want you to know the truth of what happens out there. Think before you act. Remember that there are consequences for every action we take. Think about what could happen.
Do you think most teens consider what these girls did harmless fun? Do you think the answer would change if they thought about the consequence of their actions? Why?
How do you think these girls felt, knowing that so many of their family and friends saw the pictures they took? How would you feel?
The girls we just saw did something stupid without thinking. They thought it was a joke. It was a joke that backfired, of course, but they never meant for anyone to suffer. And luckily for them, the consequences, while difficult to live with, weren't too severe.
But sexting can also be used as a weapon, as a way to cause someone hurt or harm. It can also have life-altering consequences. Watch.
Nice to have the house to ourselves.
Yeah, my parents won't be back till late and Julie's at a party.
Great. Hey, did I show you my new phone?
Nice, when did you get it?
Last night. A gift from the phone company.
A gift?
Well, not really a gift. Since I just turned 18, I can sign up for stuff that I couldn't get before.
Another year and a half and that'll be me.
It has a good camera, too. Here, let me take a picture of you. Not so good. Here, let me take another one. Much better.
Delete that.
Well, here, let's take one together.
I love it. Send it to my phone so I can have it too. That way I can look at it before I go to bed and I'll dream about you.
That sounds good. But if I were to have a picture of us together before I went to bed, for my dreams, it wouldn't look like this.
What do you mean?
I mean, I want it to be a little more personal.
Like what? What do you mean personal?
Maybe you could lose the shirt?
Lose the top? You mean take off my shirt?
Yeah, it's just like a bathing suit.
Except I'm not wearing a bathing suit under my clothes.
Well, here. Maybe you can pose like these.
You want me to pose topless like them?
Yeah, it's just for the two of us, like I said.
Ryan, don't be silly. I'm not gonna do that.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel funny.
Because why?
I'd feel funny posing like her.
Why? You're a lot prettier than she is. You know that.
Yeah, but...
But what? Look, don't act shy on me. I know you're not that shy. It's nothing I haven't seen before.
I know, but this feels different.
Come on, do it. Do it for me. It'll tell me a lot about us. About how you really feel.
Suppose my sister comes in and I'm sitting here like that.
Well, we can go upstairs. That way, if she comes in, you'll have time to get yourself ready. And me too. Wouldn't it be nice to have a picture of us together?
Okay, do you want to get together after school tomorrow to go over some more lines? All right. I have to go.
What was that all about?
What?
Why were you talking to Sam?
He's trying out for the winter play. I said I'd rehearse with him.
Well, why does he have to rehearse with you?
Why not? Are you jealous?
No, I just don't like it.
Yeah. No, yeah, I can hang out tomorrow. After school? All right, cool. See you there. Bye. Hi, what's up?
Who are you talking to?
Jake?
Oh, now it's Jake.
What are you talking about?
First you were talking to Sam, now you're talking to Jake on the phone? Is there a guy in school you're not connected to?
Ryan, what's the matter with you?
Look, there's nothing the matter with me, but there's something the matter with you. You're my girlfriend, and I have pictures to prove it.
Ryan, put that away.
So I think you should stay away from other guys. That's the way it is.
So I'm pretty sure I just bombed my math test.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not good. Is that Ryan over there?
Looks like it.
Was he spying on you?
Never mind.
I gotta get to class.
See ya.
Bye.
Emma, is there something you need to talk about?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Is it Ryan? Does he spy on you?
I think so. He's just so controlling. He wants to know where I am all the time, who I'm talking to. He must call 100 times a day. He's so jealous, it's making me crazy.
Well, you know that's not good. I mean, that's not how it's supposed to be.
I know. I think I have to break up with him.
You're breaking up with me?
Yes. I think it's the only way. You want to know where I am all the time, who I'm talking to? I don't like it. So yes, I'm breaking up with you.
But it's only because I love you. And you said you loved me.
I did. I really did. But not anymore. I never meant to hurt you. Mom, what's up?
Quite a bit, I'm afraid.
What are you talking about?
I just got a very interesting is not quite the right word, revealing email from your boyfriend Ryan.
Ex-boyfriend. I broke up with him today.
Well, that explains a lot.
Explain what?
Well, it really wasn't much of an email. The message was pretty brief. It said, thought you'd like to see these.
Take a look at these.
See these pictures?
Pictures. Pictures? From Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe this. I can't.
Emma, we have to deal with this.
What's there to talk about? If he sent those to you, he probably sent them to everyone. I bet they're on Facebook and YouTube and who knows where else. I can never go to school again. I can never go anywhere again.
Emma, we will get through this together. I was so surprised at what he sent me, and someday we're going to have to talk about what was going on between the two of you that you let this happen.
What are you talking about?
Ryan is 18, right?
Yes, it was just his birthday.
Well, you're not. But that doesn't mean that you are not responsible for what happened. How did you let him take those pictures?
He talked me into it. He really did.
Well, maybe he did, but that is no excuse. You still have to be held accountable as well.
I know, you're right.
We are going to deal with all this later, but for now, we are going to deal with Ryan. He has no idea how much trouble he's in right now.
What Ryan did had life-altering consequences. Because he was 18 when he took the pictures and sent them out, and Emma was underage, the police advised Ryan that he could be charged with manufacturing, disseminating, and possessing child pornography. That is a felony offense, which means he could face time in jail and be required to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life.
And if any of those pictures show physical contact between Ryan and Emma, there was also a chance he could be charged with statutory rape.
Even if he wasn't 18, in some places he could still face child pornography charges. Emma too.
Emma was also deeply affected in other ways. It took time and counseling for her to get over her humiliation and deal with her situation. And as her mother said, even though Ryan talked her into taking the pictures, she had to accept a share of the responsibility. This wasn't something that happened to her. It was something that she allowed to happen.
So remember, never take pictures of someone or allow someone else to take pictures of you that you wouldn't want to see on the front page of your local newspaper and plastered all over the internet.
Pictures that you wouldn't want your parents, your grandparents, your teachers, and everyone else you know to see. Because everything you send by phone or computer, everything you post on YouTube will end up somewhere.
And sending those pictures can have long-lasting, life-altering consequences.
Emma's mother said that Emma had to accept her share of responsibility for what happened. What does it mean to take personal responsibility for your actions?
It never occurred to Emma that the pictures Ryan took could be used against her as a form of revenge. How often do you think teens include that possibility when considering the consequences of sexting? Should that be a legitimate concern? Why?
We've talked about sexting and pictures. But remember, sexting is about texting too, sending sexually explicit messages from a cell phone or computer.
So now let's take a look at what can happen when words, not pictures, do the damage.
What you doing?
Well, I was working on my term paper, and now I'm checking out Facebook.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
I think Chrissy's trying to get your attention.
Where?
See over there in the corner?
She's not even looking at me.
She was just a minute ago. Trust me, you better go see what she wants.
Alright. I don't know what you thought you saw, but she didn't even know I was here. I felt like a total idiot.
Sorry, I thought for sure I saw her looking at you.
Now what happened? Did you touch it?
No, why? What happened?
Well, it shut down.
Wasn't me. I didn't touch it. You know computers. Anything can happen.
Alright, well, doesn't matter anyway. I was leaving. See you later.
Bye.
Are you nuts?
Oh, hi, Allie. Nice to see you, too.
Don't get smart with me. Did you hear what I said? Are you nuts?
Not that I'm aware of. Do you know something that I don't?
Yeah, I do. I know you'd have to be completely crazy to post something that gross and disgusting on your Facebook page for everyone to see. Only a pervert would write things like that.
What are you talking about?
I mean, suppose a college you applied to sees that. They can, you know.
Allie, slow down.
People know I'm your sister. You think I want people to know we have the same genes?
Stop. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then look at your Facebook page.
Who did this? You think that I did this? You think that I would ever do anything as disgusting as this? It's awful.
You mean you didn't write that?
No. Who in their right mind would? The only words here that aren't obscene are of, the, and.
Well, then how do you think it got there?
I don't know.
Does anyone know your password?
Not that I know of, but you can never be too sure.
Isn't it your birthday?
Yeah, but you know my friends. They wouldn't figure that out.
Knowing your friends, I think you're probably right about that. Did anyone use your computer today?
Nope, I just brought it downstairs now.
Well, then how did someone get on your Facebook and post this? Because that's what happened.
I have no clue. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, go over your day. From the minute you left the house till now.
I went to my classes, and then to the library. Wait a minute. I know who did this.
Who?
Nate. He must have done it at the library.
You mean this was sent from school? That's even worse.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of that if I have to. And I'll take care of Nate too. But first I gotta take care of this. There. I deleted it.
Why would he do a thing like that?
I don't know. Knowing Nate, he probably thought it was funny.
Funny that a college you applied to could see that? Or if you applied for a job, they could read that. Doesn't he know that?
I don't know. I don't think he puts it all together. Sometimes he just does stuff without thinking about what could happen.
You read about weird stuff like this. Like that girl that posted that whole fake profile saying she was into all this kinky stuff and she got messages from weird guys she didn't know.
Yeah. Or that time they got into that guy, what's his name's online journal and wrote all that awful stuff about... Ugh.
Didn't you have to switch schools? That's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go find Nate.
Well, first you should probably change your password to something that no one's gonna figure out.
Good idea. Alright, done.
And make sure that you make it so that only your friends can see your profile. Although with friends like Nate...
Oh, wait till I find him. Although I guess I was kind of asking for leaving my computer open like that, huh? Yeah, that was stupid.
It's a shame, but you can never be too careful.
Why do you think Nate would think that what he did was funny? Do you think he would feel the same way if someone did that to him?
Do you know anyone who was the victim of what Nate did to Matt, or a similar situation? Did a college admission officer and potential employer see the obscene posting? What happened? So let's go back to these handy little devices and everything we've talked about today. We know we can't live without them, so we have to know how to live with them and be safe.
Remember, nothing sent by cell phone or posted online is ever private or totally secure, and nothing is ever going away.
Once you send a photo or a message, you've lost control of it. It can be sent anywhere to anyone at any time.
So don't take or send pictures of yourself that you wouldn't be happy to show your family, friends, teachers, or anyone else you know.
Don't forget that a sex picture or message sent from one friend to another can end up in the hands of someone who is not a friend and can be used as an instrument of revenge for everything from making you look bad to embarrassment and humiliation to serious legal trouble. If someone sends you a naked or sexually explicit picture of someone underage, do not send it to anyone else. Forwarding it could put you in the circle of distributing child pornography.
Always remember that sexting can result in very serious legal consequences.
Think before you act. Remember, every action you take has consequences, and that consequence can come back to haunt you.
Cell phones and computers are great. Just make sure that they work for you, not against you.
And there's nothing about sexting that is ever working in your favor.